Hello everyone, and in this video we will demonstrate function calls by calling a small function to multiply two numbers. So the main idea behind this video is essentially to show that all your code does not have to be inside of the main function. You can have sub functions in your code and have other functions call that sub function. So as you can see, I have declared a function that I'm going to define later. Basically, declaring a function means that you're declaring to the program that, okay, this function exists somewhere inside of this file. So later on, if we call this function in another function, which we will do in the main function, the program identifies that, okay, yeah, this function exists in this file, and can find it and essentially execute the instructions inside of the function. So basically, after the main function is done, after I have included the prompt for the user to enter in the two numbers and also have declared all the variables that we needed for the program, I went ahead and then basically defined what the function will do. So the function will take in two numbers and then multiply them together. And I have a little bit of an error here with the way that I spelled out int, but that will be fixed later. But essentially, the main idea is that this function just takes in two numbers and multiplies them and then returns that value. So that is what the function definition is. I'm defining what the function will do. And then basically, after I have fixed all the errors in the program, you can see that I have called the function inside of the main function, passing in the two variables that are needed for that function, and then assigning that result to the product variable that we declared inside of the main function as well. So after all that is done, I could just produce the answer. So yeah, the main idea is that, okay, not everything does not have to be inside of the main function. You can have multiple functions throughout your code that can be called by the main function. So as you can see, it allows us to isolate certain processes in our code, right? Since everything is not in the main function, and since just the multiplication function handles the multiplication part of our program, it will be easier for us to debug the program later on. So that is also another advantage of having multiple functions throughout your code, is that it is easier to debug when an error happens. So yeah, that is it for this video. If it helped out, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And as a disclaimer, I think the best way to use this channel is to search up a problem. If you cannot find it, always message me, and I'll be sure to always make a video about it. All right, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.